citizens.
I'm a gay man, I've been out, and now the 99% needs to be out.
I don't really care much about America's economic problems.
It's not just about jobs, it's about wages.
Jobs for postal workers, teachers, nurses, firemen, police.
Get a foothold in the door, see if we can actually make a difference. There's protests all over the place. It's time for us to make a difference.
I'm very proud to be an American citizen, but I'm not proud of my government assistance.
We're killing people in Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, Syria, Iran.
The Supreme Court said that corporations are now considered individuals and have the same rights as individuals when it comes to giving money. That's insane.
This nation itself was founded on exploitation. They exploited the natives, they took their land, they shut them out.
You know, the America that I grew up in isn't anymore. It does not exist. And you don't know that America.
We have to face the number one issue, which is the central banks. It's because of usury, the interest that we have to pay for the use of that money. We're using their debt, which is not capital. It's a figment of our imagination.
We're playing the blame game, and it's as American as apple pie, and we need to stop that. Okay, everybody is in the same boat. The police that are over here, that some people are getting ticked off at, half of them people would be over here if they weren't afraid of losing their livelihood. So we need to stop segregating and alienating people.
I'm not against people making money, but when they're making billions and billions of dollars and then they add a $5 fee for a credit card or debit card, that's just greedy.
The Occupy Phoenix is, from what I understand, is fairly lame in that they're kind of fair weather occupiers. They come during the day, go home at night. If they don't want to take the time to form the grassroots, to form the organization, to get a coalition of voices, to get the right representation into the government, I don't think that serves any purpose, and that's where that divergence comes.
Having a leader, that leader can go down. They can be arrested or they could disappear, and now we're stuck without that leader.
You know, I'd kind of like to have, honestly, I'd really rather have somebody take charge and provide a central message.
The issue that's going on right now with Wall Street and like environmental changes and basically everything doesn't just like apply to one group of people. It's like everyone. So.
It's hard to be decentralized, but that's what we're working towards having is that decentralization.
We have a lot of smart people here. We don't really need a leader. We have each other, and we just need to work out. And it's a hard work to kind of consensus and group and work together.
I've seen a sign that said, "We're not disorganized. America just has too many problems," and I think that would be a central point of it.
Like I said, this is just like a collaboration of whoever shows up, the people with intellects and some wit about them, pretty much harness this area whenever they're here and keep the no good, like dumbasses out, you know.
Various committees and working groups that are responsible for different areas that pretty much work out how things are done, you know, in each area. Like we've got our medic station, we've got our media station, we've got an info booth, and then there are various other work groups like outreach and events that don't necessarily have a tent, but they have a group of people in it.
Apparently we cost the city $20,000 a day, which is, I think that's awesome, because it's eventually going to come to a point where it's either try and kick us out permanently, which will never happen, or it's going to be stop paying the police officers overtime, which then they'll leave of their own accord, or it's going to be where they tell police officers to leave. So.
I think this is the tip of the iceberg, and I think that it's going to continue to come.
The idea of us as a 99% is an actual reality, where everybody's starting to realize that we are all suffering.
So we're so concerned with this economy, we need to grow out of it.
I feel they do have a good point. However, their approach frustrates me because it's rather in your face, yay me, screw you. I'm here, you will listen to me. and I don't care what cost it is to you, and I just don't appreciate
You know,
that.
going to the whole idea about debate versus argument. You know, I'd say debate is healthy. I would say argument is not always healthy. Although, you never know how it's going to turn out.